Welcome to the second part of whatbinder.com's tutorial on Google Classroom. For other parts of this tutorial, please visit whatbinder.com. In our last video, we looked at how to create our first Google Classroom. Here we're going to look at what we can do with it. The first thing you may notice is you no longer like the name of your classroom. That's fine. You can click on the top left button, display all classes, which will show you a variety of classes you've created. Click on the hamburger menu button here, edit, and change the class name. You can also change the subject and the section number. After you've clicked save, it will update the name of your classroom. From here, you can go to the About screen, click on the Edit button, and type in a class description. Here, you will find tutorials for using digital tools. And where does the class meet? Classroom online. Saving will allow this to display to all of your students. You can then add class materials that you want to be available for everyone to easily access at any time, such as a syllabus or key rubrics. By clicking on Add Materials, you can choose web links, YouTube videos, Google Drive files, or attach your own files. Attaching files is obvious. You can select from your computer or drag and drop. If you are selecting from Google Drive, you can choose anything in your drive and attach it. A YouTube video you can add by URL, or you can search for a video. Once you've searched, you can select the one that you want and add it. And web link allows you to type in a URL that will be added to your classroom. Clicking the Post button will ensure that all students have access to this information. Now, if you want to add more class materials, you can go through this at any time, or you can edit or delete the post you've currently made. We now need to look at students. How do we get students into our classroom? You can click on the Invite Students button and type in a list of email addresses, or if you've already prepared them ahead of time, you can copy them, paste them in, and click Add Recipients, creating each email. Clicking on Invite will send this to all of your students. I prefer, however, to simply use the course code. You can click on it and display it on your board so that students can copy it down, or you can simply add it to a handout. If you don't like that code, you can reset it and continue to do so until there's something that you find easy to remember. Personally, I try to avoid lowercase l's and number ones, zeros, and O's because they can be confusing for students. Once you have an invitation that you like, students will be able to put this in from their class screen by clicking on the plus, joining class, and entering that code. Hopefully this helps you set up your Google Classroom and add students to it. In our next part, we'll look at posting materials and how to have your students submit work through Google Classroom. Please like, subscribe, and comment about how you've successfully used Google Classroom with your students.